24th running of the great race. We are underway, and it's a great start by Will Stevens in the Cadillac, who gets up the inside, and René Rast goes second and almost makes contact with his teammate. The two BMWs very nearly brush. Rast goes up into second place, but it is going to be Will Stevens in the lead, and there's a big dive round the outside look going on as they come up towards the chicane for the first time.
Side by side now as they come down to the first chicane. It's the BMW around the outside, takes the line through the first chicane and will lead this race. Side by side too, the two factory Ferraris. A little bit of a brush maybe. Pushes the 51 out wide. That takes the advantage as they come down now. Pouring down to the second chicane. Here comes the 38 Cadillac. We said it'd be close. It's close.
Oh, about at the wheel of it, but Lawrence, this is a very lively start as predicted. 24-hour sprint, well and truly underway, yeah?
Well, you can see a couple of drivers being very conservative and smart, like Kevin as well, and then the Ferrari drivers are being a little bit more aggressive to each other.
LMP2 traffic coming in here for the three hypercars that are all fighting together. Oh, this is close. Oh, the Duquesne. Oh, there is a contact.
It's the Ferrari that's gone around out of 7th place. It's number 50. That's Antonio Fuoco. Everybody has missed him. He's got the car going again, but Fuoco's had a spin.
Decar engineering, we know, is an upright problem. So
61,
yes, issues.
sorry, Graham. 61 is this constant legacy of Martin Berry's spin and hitting the barrier at the chicane, and things keep going wrong with that. Let's listen in.
That is Cubica.
Ouch.
Right, well, there you go. Ross Gunn's membership to the Robert Kubica fan club is pending.
Lapsing, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And Peter Goody's sideways, though. He's lost it. He's slightly out of position and slides into that car I would offer you. He's not going to be happy. We might just eavesdrop on Alessandro Pierguidi.
Guys, I hope he's everything fine, but the guys are out of control, this guy. I mean, I was thinking more margin than what they could.
I still think it slides. I think Pierguidi just had an ever so tiny twitch, and that slid him towards that Orica.
Yeah, obviously looking from the outside, from the camera angle we saw it from, yes, Pierguidi was definitely sliding. It's a tricky one, and thank you to Matt Bell.
Closing on the BMW. This is for the lead on the road of the race. Remember, the Cadillac is almost there. He's going to run out of straight, though, if he doesn't make the move down to the chicane. Van der Linde tries to cover him off, and up the inside dive, Jack Aitken. Brilliant move. Absolutely darts out of the slipstream. Through he goes. Jack Aitken leads Le Mans.
Brave stuff from Jack Aitken. That was edgy. That was sketchy, even, but it leads the race. Cadillac, Hertz Team Jota, Jack Aitken.
Pierguidi now serves the drive-through down the pit lane. He will come.
So these are the small things that can make a big difference in the 24 Hours of Le Mans.
Fabulous racing this, and all over the back of Cosmo Alley's Oliver Gray. He's now got the inside line for the next significant corner, and he's got the job done. Beautifully done.
So changing some engine mapping, and that's going to give him hopefully a bit of straight line. So look at that for a lunge though, down in the inside, and Arnage, a brilliant move, almost karting move from Kobayashi. Properly judged on the brakes. He's going to be vulnerable here though. He's going to have to defend the inside, and this is a drag race now down towards the Porsche curves. Is there enough straight line speed once again in the Cadillac though to make the move? Yes, he does. Brilliant stuff between these two.
Has lost a bit of bodywork.
That's a huge
Is that
chunk
15?
This is what I saw in the Porsche curves.
Ooh. He's hit the LMP2 car.
Oh yeah, and that's why he ran wide. Look, he's giving him a puncture.
Oh my goodness.
On the worst part of the track as well. So early on in the lap.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the drama. And it is 54. That's the AF Corsa Ferrari. Who's at the wheel of that? He says, quickly looking at the screen, it is Francesco Castellacci. Is he in the gravel? He is. He's well beached in the gravel.
He's in the gravel and he's missing a tire, it looks like. It looks like the car is quite low, yeah. Now we're going to see what's happening. So it's between the Ford.
I think he just lost it.
No, I think he got hit.
You reckon? Okay.
I think he got hit from the Ford.
Look to the right. The Ferrari comes round the outside and tries to turn across, or was trying to go for a line, but it's the guilty party. Takes the tyre off the rim.
50 in the garage.
That's the answer of why you pit now under green, because you've got a problem in the case of 50 Ferrari. But Nicholas Nielsen then into the garage, and this is bad news. He's getting out of the car. And my question was going to be, why would you pit at the end of a long safety car period as soon as you go green? But the Ferrari number 50 has got an issue. Down the cars ahead. This is the replay of Rene Rast losing the place. He was getting through the traffic, and look at that, totally uncompromising by Earl Bamber. Dives up the inside. I mean, you know, it's not the widest part of the racetrack anyway, and it was virtually three abreast as Rast was getting through the traffic as well. Good move that by Bamber.
Timing beam is just after Mulsanne corner, so second sector's not the issue. There is the Ferrari, the Toyota, and there is the number 12 Cadillac, and for briefly that was Will Stevens ahead. Did exactly what he should do, and he pulls ahead there. Next car through, Cadillac Sports, and what's that? That's the Genesis running up the back of one of the GT, the LMP2 cars. But it's certainly not been dull into the wee small hours, has it? We're approaching 2 o'clock in the morning here at Le Mans.
Is it time for the chicken, Joe?
You could try if you like. There might still be people listening.
Something's going to happen. It's going to derail it. Bloke walks into a restaurant and orders Napoleon chicken. When it's presented to him, he just gets the carcass and he says to the waiter, "What's this?" And the waiter says, "That's the bony part."
We're going to just have a pause for the moment in memory of David Ellis.
Why don't boxers have sex the night before a fight?
Stop it.
It's because they don't like each other very much. If I try hard enough, I can get us cancelled by 2 a.m. We can go to bed.
Certainly.
Yeah.
If you thought that not having Martin Haven on at 2 a.m. in the morning was going to stop the TikTok clips, ladies and gentlemen, David Ellison.
Hey, I'm still waiting for the rabbit of the year. Last year about this time, it was a WRT BMW that ingested a hare rather than a rabbit, but we haven't got there yet. Wildlife remains unaffected by this year's event. And as they come towards the corner, you're going to go right around the outside on the run towards Indianapolis, and Brendan Hartley goes second. A great move. So it is not an Aston, it's a Genesis. It is Paul-Luc Chatin. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We've been saying good things about the Genesis, but now that car going through what is effectively a Control-Alt-Delete, trying to reset it.
He's got it going. He's got it going.
Excellent. Now down to Mulsanne corner.
Oh,
and does that mark up the road, and he dives through on the inside line. Brilliant move.
What a
under
move.
braking. Kamuiko Kobayashi goes through. Oh, yes, that was just total opportunistic. There was a gap and he went for it. Fabulous move.
Genesis stationary, is that 19?
19, yeah.
Danny Hunkadea. Now they had to do a little reset on the car earlier. That's a really dangerous position to be in. Alpine catching the... Is that 183? It is, isn't it?
Round it goes.
Round it goes.
Well
and
avoided.
I'm looking to see who was at the wheel of 183. It was Mathieu Vaxivière.
Oh, it's car 14 in the barrier.
Oh.
Beached in the gravel. Kevin Estra.
And that car second and battling for the lead in LMP2 Pro-Am. No amount of selecting reverse is getting you out of there. Crowd strike by APR. Alex Quinn leading in Pro-Am.
Oh, he hit the curb on the inside. Just a moment of misjudgment.
We'll have to... Oh, trouble for the Genesis Magma. Is that number 17, not 19? So that's not the car that stopped before, but a similar issue perhaps for Mathieu Jobert. And he has...
It doesn't look...
Well, he's on the outside of the S's. The other car stopped on the inside and had to roll down the hill.
Looks like some kind of suspension issue, maybe. Tried to re-go, but you see it was quite...
Bumping up and down. Yeah, is that a breakage then as he hit a curb? Let's take a look.
Oh, that made it clatter, didn't it? Yep, that has broken the car. I reckon he took too much to that right curb.
That's always the big discussion, because taking those curbs makes you gain so much lap time, but it might end up being this as a result if you do it too often too early in the race.
Wow, broken right front suspension. That is not coming back home.
No, that's the end of that car's race, unfortunately. That wheel is held on only by the wheel test. This is the number 9 car.
Extreme brand advertising. Product placement to the max.
This is Jonas Reed, Christian Reed's son. Final corner.
No.
Yeah.
Straight off. And that is so unlucky to pick up that branding.
Put it somewhere else. Put it somewhere else.
Well, in a bit of a gravel track.
Everything
this is overheating now.
Overheating now, isn't it?
Disaster.
Yeah. Oh no, broken left front suspension.
Steering went in the middle of the corner and I hit the wall. Steering went off. Okay, it broke. The car broke. Copy.
Has been in trouble overnight, but Miguel Molina is stationary just before.
So if they do that, that means you will switch off the car, okay, and you will the car, and is the force switch.
Frin's ready to pull the pin. It's the 4th car in the queue we're looking at. We go back racing out of the green flag, then Frin storms away, and he's going to have Norman Nato right up behind him. This for the lead of Le Mans. Remember the BMW just ahead of the Cadillac as they go up through the Dunlop corner. They've cleared all but one of the back markers in the case there of the Cadillac, and that means that Norman Nato is slightly impeded behind Nick Katzberg, who had to turn in to take the line for the corner.
Helps because we just watched this this fight unfolding on the replay.
My brakes are good. We're on. No more brakes. My brakes exploded.
Force yellow removed.
Norman Nato covers off the road. He makes sure that he's not getting caught behind the AF Corsa LMP2 car. He wants to make sure Brendan Hartley has to go the long way round the outside, and Hartley goes, yeah, I'll do that. Just watch me. Sits there alongside. He's got the top speed advantage, and he has got the lead of the race. And Nato covers off the inside. De Vries can't make it round. Now goes to cross the line. At the apex, he's there. He's through into second.
That move seemed to get the Vanthoor seal of approval. Laurence, neatly done.
That's where the Toyota and the Ferrari is strong, to break late in those high to low speed corners. And
I want to see the action.
BMW is right there. They want to see the action as well. He's alongside. He's going to sweep around the outside into the Porsche curves. So for the men and women in Toyota racing, this is going to be a massive moment. And Nick de Vries very shortly will be able to start breathing again. But for victory once more, after 3 years away from the top step of the podium, Toyota Racing are heading to win the 2026 Le Mans 24 Hours, the 94th running of the world's greatest endurance motor race, falls to Toyota number 7. Kamui Kobayashi takes the checkered flag at Le Mans. He takes his second win along with his teammate Mike Conway, and now jubilation in the garage. Nick de Vries, the third member of the team, takes his first win. BMW number 20, Robin Fines, puts them on the podium and extends their Drivers' Championship advantage with second place. And the remarkable story of this race for Toyota concludes with a third placed finish for car number 8.
Well done! Winner! Wait, Kamui, you are the best. Amazing. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. Wow.
Cruises across the line to celebrate victory for a second consecutive year in Le Mans and a third win in 4 years. Ben Keating, the keystone of the victory, as Johnny Edgar, 3.5 hours into his final stint, takes the checkered flag. The boss, Kamui Kobayashi, Mike Conway, a second win for both of them in Toyota number 7. And for Nick de Vries, the huge smile on the young Dutchman's face shows just what victory means.